What's going on, guys? Mr. Back here again, and we're back with another build video. How are we all? Welcome. Today's video is on the Opticor Vandal, more specifically, my Opticor Vandal. I despise the event that it is needed to get this weapon, the Thermia Fractures event. My god, it makes me want to cheese grate my eyeballs after playing it. It's so boring, you know. A lot of players don't know how to do it, so they just sort of stand there driving about all over the place. The event is awful. I have done this event. I have yet to do it on my other account. I really don't want to. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I love the weapon though. As you will see here, it's the big oof cannon. Now this is the Vandal variant. There is a normal Opticor variant. My controller will stop. You can see there. Now it's another one of those weapons that suffer from the dreaded fucking puncture thing, which just knocks enemies all over the place. It makes it super annoying to hit them. You can see they're just dancing about all over the place. You can't aim where you want. You can't hit them where you want to hit them because they're too busy moving and wobbling all over the place. Super annoying. But this weapon is very powerful. Some shots seem to do a lot more than others. As you can see there. But you know, this has taken it's taken just under 8 shots to kill some of these. However, it's hard to kill them quick when you can't shoot them where you want to. But yes, there is a normal Opticor, and I believe that one hits a bit harder, but it shoots a lot slower. I think it's one of them. Yeah, you're slow firing, hard hitting. This one shoots a little bit quicker, I believe. There we go, 2-shotting. So, you want to be taking off their armour with this. As you can see there, it might even one-shot. Well, we're too late to have a look now. Yeah, if you've got an armour stripper with you, some form of armour shred, armour strip, whatever you want to call it, it's very much worth using. This is. Let me try one with 0 armor. 1. He's not going to bleed out. I don't think he's going to bleed out, but let's try and box these. Let's see what we can do now. 1 shot. Are you a big tough man, are you? So yeah, it will hold its own. It goes through enemies. You can see there, it killed the guy behind him. Very strong, very, very powerful, and not that expensive to build either, this weapon. I mean, the hardest part is actually doing the event and trying to keep all your sanity intact, because that event is terrible. Comes up every now and then. Thermia Fractures is an awful event. That event made me take a break from this game, I will be honest, and that's not a lie. So, you know, just keep that one in mind. I don't like that event. Mirage. I believe we've double spawned the enemies again. So definitely we're not 8 there. But yeah. Making easy work of the game as always. Mirage makes every weapon so good. I love this frame. I need to play Mirage more. I really do. But yeah, for what this build costs, it's really not expensive. Very, very cost efficient build. Nothing to worry about. Worth getting your hands on. So with the pops, good night. Every enemy in the game, good night. Sleep tight. Easy mode. So, definitely a weapon worth building, guys. Get your hands on it. Get it built. You know, just do the 100 and then get it done. So, the normal Opticor, yeah, I think does a little bit more damage in the grand scheme of things, but I think the Vandal was better, in my opinion. And there we go, there's the build. We're not using any mods that are super expensive. This is a very, very cost efficient build. It's really not expensive. Now this one, it comes with one V slot when you have it, so it's taken me 3 former to get this to where it is. So we're running the Serration for the damage, split chamber and vigilante armaments for multi-shot, point strike for crit chance, shred for fire rate and punch through. Now fire rate on a weapon like this is obviously how long it takes to charge up. Malignant force, high voltage for our corrosive and status chance, but more for the corrosive combo, and vital sense for crit damage. So 100% accuracy. This is going to hit where you aim. Regardless of whatever. I don't know if it will with heavy caliber. I've seen a video of a Riven mod that had like minus whatever stat on it, and the Opticor was shooting beams behind it. So I think accuracy on this weapon matters big time. So I wouldn't recommend mods like heavy caliber. Let's just give that a little test. So that goes from 100 to 25. Is this going to go all over the place? No. But like I said, I have seen, I don't know whether it was a bug, but I have seen videos where they, yeah, it does what it wants. But I'm going to keep that there just because. Half a second charge rate, 60% crit chance. I'm pretty sure this weapon has always crit when we've hit them. I have never seen a non-crit hit. 5.7 times multiplier, a fire rate of 2.6, magazine of 8, punch through of 2.2. Reload speed of 1.4 and a 3 out of 5 Riven disposition. That's really good actually, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's good. If you can get some Rivens for this with maybe more multi-shot and, you know, bonus damage, or, you know, multi-shot toxin damage, you know, maybe you could make something that hits a little bit harder than what I've got here. I have not seen a Opticor Riven before, so that is becoming a trend now. I big myself up as if I play this game a lot, which I do. I play this game a shit ton, but you know, every one of these I've done, I haven't seen a Riven for this. I don't know how good that Riven is. Guys, I don't sit in trade chat staring at Rivens. I don't care for Rivens that much. If I find one, great. You know, when I occasionally look, if I manage to get one, decent. But the whole Riven side of the game doesn't interest me. I don't like sitting in trade chat for 24 hours trying to find that god tier Riven for that one dickhead to scare me out of 1,000 platinum for a Riven mod. You're pathetic. No thanks. But yeah, like I said, they're probably out there. They're probably really good. If you've got one, great. You know, if any of these mods can be changed out for anything else, let me know down below. Like I said, this build I'm running right now has done a hour-and-a-half survival on Trooper after the rework. So, you know, I've seen firsthand that it can hold its own. It does some pretty decent damage. Status chance of 93.3, and obviously it's the charge. Impact 200, puncture 1855 / 530. We're getting messages. And corrosive of 3180. So this weapon is very good. It's insanely good. I would recommend that you go out and get it. It doesn't cost you any platinum for weapon slots or anything like that. It just costs you a lot of sanity, A lot of patience, a lot of putting up with really, really bad at the event players. When I was doing it, a lot of the players that were doing this event when it first came out had no clue what they're doing. How the event runs now, I don't know. I'm not doing it, so I don't know what it's like now. But like I said, when I got this, I had a lot of players just walking around the Venus Plains just clueless, so that's really put me off doing that event again. But it's worth it, you know, struggle through it to get this big fucking gun, this BFG. It's very much worth it. Very, very reliable. And not that expensive. Like I said, it's just a 3-former. None of those mods in that build were expensive, so you should not have any trouble getting this for yourself. So guys, as I always say, the description, the comment section, not the description, the comment section is always open. If you guys have something that I could put in place of another mod, let me know. Maybe if I get rid of the status mods and chuck on the 90% mods, it might be a bit better. You know, let me know. I'm always open to hear things out. I'm not here to say that these builds are set in stone. These are the token best weapon builds. No, these are the builds that work best for me and what I play them for. I play a lot of survivals. I do a lot of hour-long, you know, endurance runs. I try to make things work for me. And if a weapon can hold up to an hour, I think that weapon's pretty decent. Because a lot of what is in Warframe does not go past an hour long. So, yeah. Leave a like if you enjoy. Dislike if you didn't. Obviously, I'd rather you didn't, because my ego will hurt if you dislike that. I'd rather you didn't. Like the video. Or, if you don't like the video, just don't do either. Just let me know in the comment section. If I could stutter any harder, then that would have been perfect. Yeah, that description is always open. Let's have a chat. Let me know what I can be doing. If you are new around here, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm pushing. I really am. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to work with what I've got, guys. But anyway, it's been your boy Acid, and I will see you in the next one.